What is up, Star Wars Destiny fans? This is Symbio and niftynick.
Heyo.
And we're here with T3 Gaming playing Star Wars Destiny. Today we have a very, very special episode that we've been working on that we really wanted to do. It is a continuation of our introduction to Star Wars Destiny for beginners.
Yeah.
And we are going to be using these starter decks that you can get at your local gaming shop.
Yeah, so we've each purchased 2 of each starter.
Yep.
So my deck is constructed of 2 boxes of the General Grievous starter. Yours is 2 boxes of the Obi-Wan Kenobi. And you
and they run about $15 each usually,
Something
although
like that, yeah.
we got a good deal for like 12 here at Chico Magic, so definitely come check them out. So basically you got a starter deck of, so what we did is we constructed a 30-card legal standard deck.
Yes.
Out of these cards, you get total of 25 cards, and 9 premium dice. So you end up with 18 dice and 50 cards, but some of them are battlefields and plots and characters and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to want to build a deck out of that.
I think you end up with a 20-card deck, if I'm correct.
You're right.
So not counting your characters, you end up with 20 cards. Not quite a standard deck, so we mashed them together. And so I'm going to be playing Grievous and 3 Commando Droids. So General Grievous has a passive. When building your team, the point value of each droid is decreased by 1. So Grievous costs 9, and then I have a 7, 7, 7. So that's 30 total. Grievous also has a power action. Reroll any number of your droid dice. Then I have 3 Commando Droids, which are these nifty little blue guys. They have decent dice, actually. A lot of base damage. And then they have a little ability. After you activate this character, you may activate one of your droid characters or supports.
Pretty
so
cool.
I'm going to be like bam, bam, bam down the line, and
there's a lot of synergy.
Shoot you full of holes there, man.
Now, just for those who don't know, you get all these characters in 2 packs, so you could actually do Elite General Grievous and 2 droids.
Yeah.
But I think this is definitely the better build.
This gives you more health. Playing Elite Grievous puts you at 12, so it takes out 1 Commando. So you lose 7 health, and it leaves you at an awkward kind of 26 points, I think is what it ends up being. So
I think you definitely need that health to deal with Obi's
for sure.
Pretty good dice, you know?
Yeah, especially if you're doing these starters, playing them against each other, I think you want to be a little bit wider. And then we're going to the layer of General Grievous on my side, which has the claim ability, deal 1 indirect to an opponent unless they give you 1 resource, or spot General Grievous to just deal 1 damage to a character.
And just to say, if you guys don't know how to play Star Wars Destiny at all, I would definitely check out Team Covenant's
Team
Learning
Covenant's
to Play.
video is great.
Yep.
We'll try and walk through our actions as simply as we can and sort of explain how we're going about playing. But for sure, check out their video.
You definitely need a basics video.
They break
first.
down the mechanics, the points much better, the actions
building.
Available to you.
So all right, so you talked about that deck. This is the hero deck. The hero deck is Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ardent Avenger. He's an 11 health blue hero, costing 18 for 2 dice. That elite. He's got 2 melee, 3 melee. I guess I don't need to review that, but he's got some really good dice.
Yeah, they're solid.
But that's why he's so expensive.
Well, they're solid with his power action.
Yeah, his power action says resolve 1 of your dice, showing a value of 2 or more, which is 4 of them, increasing its value by 1.
And it's also not just his character dice, correct? It's any dice.
It's 1 of your dice.
So that 2 any die on Satine is looking tasty.
And she's clearly made to go with him because she's got, of course, they're lovers, but so Satine is the Hope of Mandalore, 9 health, 10 for Elite. It's a very cheap cost.
Great points for health value.
It is, and it's just great to have a yellow character with a blue. We know how strong that is. So she's a character leader, and her ability says after you activate this character, you may re-roll 1 of your dice.
Always good to have a free reroll. I didn't realize she was 9 health. I think the other 10-point characters are like Jar Jar and
Ezra? Ezra's out now.
Ezra's out. But Anakin.
Oh, Anakin.
I think is 7. So
yeah,
she's
got a really good value.
Up in health. I didn't realize that was going on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool characters you can pair Satine with in the new set.
Sort of regretting not buying any of the Obi starter.
Yeah, so tell us what you think just from the beginning here. Like, if you were to pick up a starter to begin with, Nick, which one would you pick?
So I'd probably go with the Obi Satine, just because, for a couple of reasons. One, I think Satine's a little more versatile. She fits into a couple things. Obi has a great die and ability. Big, small is a pretty common kind of way to pair off your characters. And you get 2 colors. So you get the blue and the yellow. With this deck, the reason I went for these is because I really love Dr. Afra, and I love playing droids.
And you need
this is a droid-centric deck. We're going to hopefully see some droids hit the board here. But if you're not going to play droids, this deck's a little rigid into what you kind of build it into. There's a really good post and article by the guys at Golden Dice on their podcast.
Check them out, Golden Dice.
Check that out. I'm gonna link my list here.
I will too.
And it has a breakdown of why I picked certain cards, and I linked their article as well. But they sort of talked about, where you go from here. If this is the first thing you buy, what next? I think their article is like the next 10 cards you get.
Oh, that's cool.
I think that's awesome. I think we need more of that for the starters. So check them out. Read that article if you want to pick this up. But their direction is still, get more droids.
Yeah.
Which is great. I think the droids are a super
that's the
fun
one way you can play
style, but they're kind of the one thing to do with this deck, in my opinion.
I mean, he's pretty cheap, but if you're not playing droids,
you're kind of missing out on all these things.
Yeah.
I think half the deck kind of either relies on droids or is better if you're playing majority droids. So on its own, I really like this starter. In terms of where it evolves, once you've picked it up, I think that deck gives you a little more versatility.
Yep.
Going forward, but
good explanation. I agree. So the battlefield I'm playing comes with this Death Watch hideout on Concordia. Claim action is gain a resource, so pretty straightforward, just like Nal Hutta, kind of.
Yeah.
But then it's got a special spot. Satine, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Kryze?
Sure.
Kryze? No. Crazy. Spot Satine to place a card from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. So that's pretty cool. Allows you to basically get a card to be reused at the end of your, deck. It's kind of anti-mill card. And then I'm playing a plot to cover up the other extra 2 points. This is the one that comes in the package. Force flow action. Set this plot aside to turn a die to any side. So once you use it, it's done. So I think that's actually kind of a cool mechanic for a new player to kind of be thinking about is when should I turn that die?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Cool, man.
Let's go and show off the folks out in YouTube land what you got in your hand there, and I'll do the same. We both start with 2 resources, and we are using those special power action tokens. Actually, let me use yours too. That way we're all consistent. They come with the the seasonal kit.
The new quarterly kit, yeah.
Yep, and they're pretty cool. They're big honkers, though.
Yeah, they are, but you can't forget about them between rounds, which I think is the whole point of them being gigantic. So that's my hand. In my write-up, I talk about a card in here in this deck that I think you want to see opening hand, and I guess we'll find out if I got it, but spoilers.
Yeah, we'll see.
Outlook unclear.
One of the other things is... I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. Just so you know, we made sure we included one of every card that you get in the starter in our decks.
Oh, did we?
So, didn't we?
I mean, you just said build a 30 card deck out of them, so I excluded a few, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I would have probably excluded a couple because I was like, I'm probably not going to play this, but
sure.
But I figured I'd keep
I think
them
I excluded a few just because I was like, this is where I would build this.
Okay. All right. So Nick's might be a little bit more optimized
I think it's
than
only
mine,
1 or 2.
But that's okay. All right. Let's roll off here. Let's get this
So we got a mulligan. We already picked up our decks. I rolled an amazing 7.
Wow. Especially with my dice, I should be beating you.
Nope,
How did you roll that?
We're going to Grievous' Leia.
Yes, we
So what
are.
we just did is we rolled for initiative. What this means is I won because I got the higher roll. So I get to choose whether we go to my battlefield or your battlefield. We're going to go to my battlefield.
So if you go to his, then I get shields.
You get 2 shields.
Yep.
So enjoy,
which makes sense that he's going to go with his battlefield because that really does benefit him.
Right. Well, I have Grievous, so I'm going to be benefiting from.
And so I can choose to put my shields on both on one character or on one.
Yeah,
I think I'm just going to do a 1-and-1, see where he goes here.
Okay.
And good luck.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's play.
Let's have some fun.
What am I going to start
See what
with?
those droids can do against the Ardent Avenger
I'm
here.
Start with spending 2 on an E5 Blaster Carbine. It's a 2-cost weapon upgrade. While this upgrade is on a droid, it has redeploy.
And what does redeploy, Nick?
Redeploy means before attached character is defeated, you may move this upgrade to another character. So when you kill this droid, it's going to go here, here, here down the line, hopefully. If,
oh my gosh.
If we can make it happen.
So that die I'm going to have to pretty much deal with all game, right?
Potentially, yeah.
That's what makes redeploy so good.
Yeah, you can play around redeploy. If someone drops it on you, don't kill that character.
Right?
We'll see what Symbio decides to do. I recommend this character.
I don't usually like to go for the...
to kill this Commando droid.
He doesn't look that threatening. I'm going to purchase with my 2 resources some Republic Jedi armor.
Ooh.
This is a new card from the starter deck that I really like. It's a cheap card that allows you to get shields. It's got two sides with 2 shields on it. It's got a focus. And after I play this upgrade on a Jedi, which is one of the subtypes of Obi-Wan, I will get a shield. So that is nice.
And you also get another health, right?
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about that. Attached character has +1 health. So all of a sudden,
12, 14
Obi is now 12 health with an extra shield. I like it.
With 2 shields. That's good. You know what? That's great. And I appreciate it.
I'm going to need the shields against all that droid shenanigans.
My Commando droid. After you activate this character, you may activate one of your droid characters or supports. A lot of modifiers. I'm going to activate
Here we go.
my next one.
You can see all the droids coming out of the field.
Their abilities do stack and chain in this way. So I'm going to activate all my guys and get 3 guns, 4 indirect.
Oh my gosh.
You know what?
You got to keep track also of which die goes to which.
Right,
so if I remove one, that way you know which one it is. Yeah, it's important to do that. Wow, so that is already 4 indirect and 3 damage.
7 damage
out the gate. What am I supposed to do about that, you guys?
Die.
Now I do have quite a bit of shields.
Yeah.
Let's go and go with the most mitigation that we can. Electromagnetic Pulse, a 0-cost event. It says remove a droid or vehicle die. We're going to remove the indirect at this point just to get rid of some of that damage.
I think that's a great card because we were sort of hitting a point where vehicles were running a little rampant. And a 0-cost removal on a vehicle die shuts down, all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
I think I'm just going to activate... Well, do I want to give you a chance to deal with this damage?
What does this one do again? It just deals the damage, right?
Or I make you give me a resource.
Oh, right.
But you don't have any.
I'm broke right now. I spent it all on my armor, my fancy armor.
I think I'm going to resolve my 3. So Obi's the threat, Satine's the engine. Generally, if it was like a Yoda, I might go after Satine, but I think I'm going to try and focus down Obi-Wan.
It's going after Obi. Going after Obi, all right.
Lock it in. Final answer.
Final answer. So we're going to knock 2 shields off and take 1 damage here. All right.
So usually as a 4-wide, you're pretty slow. You're resolving things kind of slowly. You're activating one at a time. But the Commando droids sort of get to have the freedom to resolve a lot of dice at once so that I'm still ahead on actions this round.
So I'm activating Obi-Wan. He rolls a bunch of shields.
Activate General Grievous for a 2 focus.
Double focus. And he also has a power action, right, that lets him re-roll any droid dice.
Droid dice, but I've resolved or had my droid dice otherwise dealt with.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and roll out Satine here, and I'll get a re-roll. Now it is only a re-roll on one of my dice, right?
Yeah.
Yep, re-roll one of your die.
One of your die?
One of my dice.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I get to re-roll a die. I'm going to go and re-roll this double shield with resource because I don't want to spend money on shields.
I think that's wise.
And
more double shields.
Yeah, at least I got free shields.
I'm going to resolve a focus. The focus symbol lets you turn another die to a side of your choice on your side of the board.
All right.
And flip to a resource.
Uh-oh, he's going to make some money.
No.
I'm going to take a resource.
You would. You would.
It's important in this game definitely to make money and get your ramp going early on, right?
For sure. I'm going to take my resource off my E5 blaster.
Okay, so now I'm going to do the power action on Obi-Wan, which is resolve one of your dice showing a value of 2 or more, increasing its value by 1. So we're going to power action. We're going to resolve this for 3, paying 1, so I will get 2 resources.
Yeah, I think that's a great opening maneuver.
Get some money here. Money lets you do things.
I'm going to slap down a modular frame.
Ooh, that is such a good upgrade.
Redeploy upgrade again. Redeploy is kind of a theme of this kind of droid deck. Attached character has +1 health. Discard this upgrade from play if it is not on a droid or General Grievous. So we're good. As long as I can keep it moving along.
And you got 8 health now on that Commando droid, right?
I do, yes.
So we are going to, let's see, he's got money.
Got 1 money.
Let's drop a punch dagger on Obi-Wan here.
Punch dagger.
Actually, you know what?
Nope.
Let's drop it on Satine, actually. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll allow it. You do what you want, man. So the nice thing about the upgrades in this game, most of them, if they don't say, spot a character or play only on a blue character, you can play them on whoever you want.
Yes.
Right? So you can put that blue upgrade on Satine.
Yep.
Nothing's stopping you.
Yep. It doesn't have a special restriction or play restriction of any kind, so.
I think I'm going to... you've got to focus.
So at this point in the game, Nick can either play cards or he can claim the battlefield. If there's an effect on the battlefield claim, he can use it. He doesn't have to use it.
Right.
In this case, he would, because it would benefit him.
There's also the option of removing or of passing, which I think...
Is he worried about my shields? I don't know.
I think what I want to do is play a Sinister Piece, discard a card from your hand to remove a die showing a value of 2 or more.
Very good.
I'm going to discard, I think, my Sinister Piece.
Which one's you going to get rid of?
You
want to get rid of? You want to get rid of the armor, or you want to get rid of Obi's? Yeah, because now I can't do damage. So.
Yes.
Well, that was good. That was very good, and it kind of messes up my...
I think a Sinister Piece is really situational. It cost me both of them to remove that 1 die, just because I didn't want to discard this card.
I'm going to go ahead and take the 2 shields, because that's what the Republic armor does.
I would like to claim the battlefield. I will spot General Grievous to... Oh, actually, you've got money.
I do.
But I don't know if you care about taking 1 indirect.
Do I? Probably.
I feel like this early you probably
I'm not
don't
telling
care.
you.
I'm going
to keep it a secret, Nick.
Spot General Grievous to deal 1 damage to Sir Obi-Wan.
All right, bam. 1 on the shield.
He's a knight, right?
Yes, he is. Let's go ahead and play defensive stance, which says give a character 2 shields. So you can see there's this theme here with Obi-Wan. That he's somehow this
Blue
very
heroes
defensive.
are my favorite thing to play against in this game. Have I told you?
Yeah, I think so. Well, this might be a long game, but I think that's what they wanted for a starter game. You know, they didn't want the starter game to end.
For sure.
I'm going to pitch this. It's upper hand. Okay. I could re.
We're resetting.
I'm going to re-roll.
Oh, I see.
I want to try to get something else out of this guy. All right, I'll take the 2 indirect.
Sure.
2 indirect damage, and we will now.
How do you feel about this Commando?
Damn it.
So I'm going to put my indirect into that Commando that has all the redeploy stuff, because he's either got to now commit to that or...
So we re-ready our characters and we reset any power action tokens that we have.
Correct.
All right.
All right, what am I doing?
That's okay. Once everything gets ramped up, some serious damage starts coming out, and that's how this game ends in like 1 round.
I think I'm just going to activate my characters first. So I'm going to activate this Commando droid. So it's going to activate other droids. 2 indirect and a blank. I like that blasters die. If you're playing droids, it's definitely useful.
It is. Look at
roll
that.
2 blanks and 2 indirects.
And these Commando droids are way better than the battle droids with the double blanks on their sides.
I think this die is okay. I think they're a little, for their health, I think they're a little overcosted. But I think they intended for them to be played with General Grievous out the gate. So they're not top tier, I wouldn't say. But
well, looks like I'm going to have 4 indirect coming at me, so I don't like that.
You
don't like that at all.
You would think that.
Was this turn 4?
Let's... Let's go ahead and put a punch dagger on Obi-Wan over here. Punch dagger, a fun 1-cost melee weapon.
Sure. I would like to power action General
Getting
Grievous.
those dice out in the pool, you know?
Actually, there's no modifiers that I care about on these. Let's deal 4 indirect first.
Yep. Figured.
So indirect damage is not direct,
right.
It's indirect. So what that means is you have 4 damage that you, my opponent,
I have to assign.
Distribute.
So I can choose to soak it on the shield, which is probably what I'm going to do.
Okay. So you can divide that up anywhere you want. You can put it all into 1,
there
split
goes.
it up. So you take all your shields gone in 2 dice.
You can see clearly I need the shields with you because
These dice are fairly aggressive.
I'm going to drop another Jedi Republic armor.
Cool. So we got to keep track. You're now at 13 health total.
Yeah, and it's not unique, so I can play it again, so I will get a shield. So this is the only way Obi's going to be able to survive against all that damage.
Apparently, man. Now I would like to power action with General Grievous. Reroll any number of your droid dice.
Nice.
Reroll my blanks for no cards out of hand. Guns.
Wow.
And
See,
indirect.
it's just an onslaught here, you
It
guys.
is, man. Putting the pressure on. But it's an onslaught that has done 1 damage total.
True. Let's go and play calculated risk. Re-roll a die. Then, if that die is showing a value of 2 or more, gain a resource. So we'll go ahead and do that. If he rolls blank, great. If he rolls the 2, I make some money.
I'll take a mine.
That deck getting money is a little scary because I know there are assassin droids in there, tanks.
I'm going to take that money.
Yes, he is.
Appreciate it.
Now,
Appreciate you.
rolling out Obi. He's coming out there. He's a little slow, but he is dangerous now.
Yeah. So yeah, he's going to roll a 3 and a 1.
So rolling all that out there. Don't have any triggers here.
I believe what I would like to do is play for 1 cost the best defense.
Oh.
Deal one of your red characters 3 damage to remove up to 2 of an opponent's dice.
Yep.
I would like to say goodbye to Obi-Wan.
Both of those dice, yeah.
The dangerous ones. I'm going to deal
So
3 damage to this guy.
So that is what we call mitigation.
Yeah. Man, the damage has got to go somewhere, yeah? What do you have? You have indirect remaining?
You can choose to deal that 3 to anybody, right? Any
could.
red character, right?
I really want to bait you into getting my redeploy value.
I'm going to roll out Crazy over here, and she gets some focus sides.
Actually, I'm only at 8 health. Let's not do that yet. We'll do this.
Poor little Grievous doesn't even get to play. What's going on, Nick?
You know, he'll get there. He'll get there. I'm going to spend 3 resources. What is your roll? Focus? Who cares? I have an assassin droid.
He's like, I don't care about that. I wish this Republic Jedi armor did a little damage.
I'm going to spend 3 resources on an assassin droid. This droid says, after you roll this die into your pool, you may deal 1 damage.
Yep.
So, chippy. This deck is very chippy. You've got big burst damage, I've got chippy damage. I poke at you.
With a promo 10 more, like $10.
You have no money now, so I can't disrupt you.
Nope.
Which is kind of sad.
Beat you to it. Yeah, you had a bunch of disruption there.
Let's go and just focus to the 2. Let's just start piling up a little damage there. We're going to go 2 indirect. See what he's got.
For now, I've got activating the assassin droid and dealing 1 damage to Obi-Wan.
Yep. So that's just automatic damage just for
after you roll this into your pool.
Activating, right?
For rolling into the pool.
Oh, you got to roll it in.
Yeah. There are options for that.
Let's go ahead and power action. Resolve a die showing 2 or more is 3. So we'll go and do 3 indirect.
I'll put that onto General Grievous.
Yep.
Actually, here's what we'll do. I'll do 1 to this Commando droid.
Okay.
And then 2 to
2 over a General Grievous. Start spreading out all that indirect damage. That's the bad thing about indirect damage is that you're not taking a die off the board, which is what you really want to do.
Yeah, it's a little bit slower.
But
generally it means you're dealing more damage, so the enemy's health should be doing that kind of an action. I would like to activate my good general.
Here he comes. Ooh, with 2 indirect.
Yeah.
That seems good. Oh, I forgot to roll. I forgot to do Satine's ability. Re-roll a die. Gotta remember that. There's a lot of little triggers in this game, so.
Yeah, the game's gotten very active on the board. There's a lot to pay attention to.
I'm actually just gonna pitch this.
I've been actually
roll these 2 dice.
Working through a little mini series for T3 potentially, talking about some ways to get better at the game, and some things that I'm gonna try and do personally when I play. And one of them is awareness of all the things on the board.
Being aware,
and how you can kind of remind yourself to check on those things.
And just like anything, in order to get good at it, you got to practice.
Yeah, you've got to be playing the game.
You know, I mean, it's fun. If you're just playing for fun, then you can't expect to remember everything.
Right. But my series is going to be specifically you've learned the game, you want to go to that next level. How do you get better?
He's doing 2 indirect, right?
2
So
indirect.
we'll go 1 there.
Yep.
And
resolving my General Grievous.
We'll go 1
die.
here on Obi because he's got 13 health now.
We were talking about the coffee little cyborg, and his die is okay. That 2 focus is the best side on it, for sure.
Let's go ahead and take 2 shields.
You would. You would. I'm gonna shoot one of those shields
Shoot
off.
one of those shields off.
Yeah.
We'll make a resource.
I'll disrupt your resource.
Yep. Figured he'd do that, but I think at this point we're just going to claim,
Okay.
and we're going to deal 1 indirect damage to an opponent's character, unless you give me a resource.
So I'd take an indirect.
Yep.
Okay. I'll put that on.
So sometimes, you know, you got to leave your dice out there. It sucks, but it is what it is.
All right.
I think I want to go first now because he was going a little too fast.
I'll play a modular frame.
Oh boy.
On this Droid. And reset.
All right, I'm going to get rid of Seeking the Truth.
Okay.
It's a card that says it's a support that allows you to reroll a die and then reroll another die if you spot a leader.
Are they both
pretty
leaders?
good. They are not.
Okay.
Only Satine's a leader.
Okay, interesting. I think I'm gonna ditch this punch dagger. So in my little write-up, I talked about it. I think the punch dagger is sort of weirdly out of place in this starter.
It is in that one particularly.
It's great in that starter because it's melee and it matches up, but like there's no other melee in the whole starter here, and it's just kind of an awkward die to kind of work around.
Yeah, I really find it annoying when they reprint the same card in each deck. Like the Grievous Striker is in that deck and this deck.
Right.
And the punch dagger is in that deck and this deck.
Grievous and Obi, they do fight, and they both use that blaster.
I know.
At different points.
Thematically,
So, thematically it fits, but you're right. There's not a reason. You know, if I need a Grievous Striker, I don't need to buy an Obi now. So
Yeah, and I don't need a 4 if I buy 2 packs. So, all right. So it is my turn.
yeah,
Let's take a look at what I got. I don't know if you guys know. You're not going to know these cards, so
they might. They've got these starters, perhaps.
maybe you do.
Perhaps you're looking at them. We'll read them as we play them.
Let's go ahead and get out there.
A lot of dice. So the big advantage when you have just a couple characters is you're looking at
Ooh, look at that.
a lot of
double
dice at
focus.
one time.
That punch dagger, though, double blanks, showing its ugly head.
So you can deal 4 damage with that die. I think what I would like to do is...
Unfortunately, 4 doesn't kill anything.
It doesn't because I have my modular frames out.
So sneaky.
I think I would like to start this round by playing a probe.
Oh!
Look at that new art.
It's a reprint from one of the old cards. Yeah.
Let's look at 2 random cards in an opponent's hand and discard each of those. That is an event. So I'm going to try and get rid of some potential little mitigation. I'm going to see a Grievous Striker we were just talking about, and Unshackle, discard a downgrade from play.
Is that an event?
That is an event.
All right. So I wonder if you're playing any downgrades.
You know, Shot Caller is a downgrade.
It is.
It exists.
It exists. Might be one of the ones he decided not to play.
No comment.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't see much. And Shackle, not great. I was hoping to maybe spot some mitigation or something that was going to maybe enable Symbio to make kind of a neater play, but we get a card out of hand.
Boy, I really don't like paying for damage, but sometimes you just got to get some damage in. So let's go ahead and just use Obi's power action.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and resolve 4 damage, paying 1 for that resource. Who are we going to do it to?
Who would you
though?
like to strike at?
I think we're going to go and strike at Grievous. He's over there, you know, he's got that double focus side that I don't like.
It's my 3 with that.
So he's got 3 health left.
He does. He does indeed. Okay, so you've got 1 more die there. I think what I would like to do is... Get 3 more damage. You can potentially get to... I'd like to spend 2 on another E5.
Oh boy.
I just need upgrades.
Yes.
I need some weapons out on the board.
It's looking scary.
So it's a second copy of my E5 blaster. You get
Let's
1
go-
per starter. Alright.
Let's go and roll out Satine here. And I will remember her ability this time. Boy, those disrupt strides are really...
They really want me to disrupt me.
So we're going to re-roll a die. Let's re-roll this blank here.
2 shields is
Right.
good.
Seems good.
Yeah, I'm having
Thanks,
I'm having a
Satine.
real problem punching through damage here. So I'm going to activate my Commando Droid. Guns and an indirect. I'm going to activate my Commando Droid. Resource and a blank. I'm going to activate my Commando Droid. After you activate this character, you may activate a droid character or support.
And that is indeed
This is a
character
droid support. So I'm going to deal 1 damage to
Yes.
Obi.
On Obi?
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at all this.
I'm going to roll out
I mean,
1
that's
gun,
crazy.
2 guns, blank, resource, 1 gun, 2 indirect. So I got a lot of dice in the pool there, but it's all very little like pokey damage. So I gotta start
It adds up
stacking it
though.
up.
And if I don't have any mitigation, I'm in serious trouble. So I can get shields here, but I am gonna look for mitigation first. There's no way to really shut down his direct damage here, but we will play Electromagnetic Pulse. We'll go ahead and remove the 2 on the Assassin Droid. Remove a droid or vehicle die.
I think I need to take a resource
Uh-oh, he's taking a resource.
off of my Commando droid die.
Let's play Upper Hand. Play only if you have 1 or more die showing a value of 2 or more. Let's remove the blank. So it just says remove a die showing a value of 0. And a 0 can be a blank or a special, right?
Yes, correct. I would like to activate General Grievous. Money.
Money, he's making money. Let's gain a resource.
Just the 1.
Just the 1.
I think I'll deal 2 more damage to Obi.
All right, he's 4 damage now. You're getting it in there.
We're starting to get there. We got to get through 13 total now, though, because of those upgrades.
So he probably has some mitigation in there.
How about you mind your own business? Can I ask you to do that?
Let's go ahead and do the double focus.
Sure.
Let's go to the 2 indirect here. And let's... Oh, wait. Oh, man, why did I do that?
You can take it back. Take your money back.
No, I'm going to go ahead and follow through with it. I did it. We're going to go to the resource there.
Okay. I would like
I should have disrupted him first, because that would have mitigated his
prevent
potential
my
chance.
automated defense.
Yep.
1 resource. Spot a droid to remove a die. Just remove your 2 indirect.
Seems good.
Save myself the damage. So value-wise, playing that card for me there is a break even. So I spent 1 card and 1 resource to remove 2 potential damage. It's okay. It's an okay play. I just don't really like how much damage is stacking up on my side, so I kind of want to mitigate that, if you will.
You want to try to get character off the table here.
I do need to get a character.
I'll go and do the 2 indirect here with Satine.
Let's do 1 here and 1. The interesting thing about this is I don't know how badly I need Grievous later in the game.
Right.
He's got this reroll, but I
Probably not so great.
all my stuff. I'm gonna put it there. I'll take my resource off of the Grievous die. Satine's putting in the work. I think she's dealt,
Play a Grievous Striker
4
over on
damage every
Satine.
time. Okay.
She has. She's been doing actually quite a bit of the damage, and Kenobi here is just shielding up pretty much.
Right. He's getting carried super hard.
He's got a Sugar Mama Satine up in here.
I would like to, I think, just claim the battlefield and deal 1, spotting Grievous.
Shooting Obi here. So you're working him down. Let's go ahead and gain those 2 shields.
Yeah, the shields are the pain in the butt here.
We'll go and disrupt you.
Sure.
And then I will make a resource.
Okay.
And is there anything for me to do? No, I don't think so. Let's go and reset.
Okay.
I think we'll keep this card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drawing back up here to 5.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello. How are you?
You know, this is a starter deck game, so it is going slower than normal.
It's a bit of a
It's a
build up. We're
it's a
ramping. We're getting there.
But it's good when you're a new player that you want it to go slow. You don't want to get your character killed turn 1.
Sure. I would like to play an event
Oh, you can return that there.
called Fresh Supplies. Play only if you control the battlefield.
Oh, I love that new card.
Gain 1 resource.
It's very good.
I'll
It's
just-
like a Theed on a stick, sort of.
A little bit. So I'll take my 1 resource because I do own the battlefield at the moment. 'Tis mine.
Who's being dirty over here?
I will activate Obi-Wan.
Neither of us really. It's kind of a tame start.
Oh, now Obi's getting pissed now, I think.
Okay.
He's getting pissed.
Pissed with money?
How do you feel about not doing damage?
I don't feel good about that
I would
at
like
all,
to spend
Nick.
2 resources on a block.
No!
Remove all of an opponent's dice, showing melee damage.
This is one of the
goodbye.
good neutral cards that just saves you
Get it outta here.
in a time of need.
See ya later, alligator.
That wasn't very nice.
Remove your 2 Obi-Wan dice for 2 resources.
Yeah, you're gonna take. Okay, you're just gonna force Satine to come out there.
Satine's
and kill
really
you.
gonna just kill me.
Pretty much how it works, you know.
Yeah.
Let's go and activate Satine.
Oh no.
She's gonna
Here it
avenge.
comes.
She's gonna avenge him.
Yikes. What is this? She's actually going to
So I
do
get
it.
to re-roll a die. So
Craziness.
let's go ahead and re-roll.
Craziness.
Let's re-roll. No, let's keep that disrupt. I like that disrupt. I don't need the money, so let's re-roll this one.
We'll miss you, YouTube.
2 indirect. Nope.
1 melee. Okay.
I need 2 damage to get Grievous off the table here.
You do. Well, you need 2 direct damage, unless
I got my
I
webcam
decided
too.
to suicide. I would like to
we can play
activate
TTS.
my Commando droid.
Here we go. Here it comes,
2
you
indirect and a
guys.
blank.
This
That's
is a big
common
round
roll.
right here. I can feel it.
Should be. 2 plus 2 indirect.
There we go.
And a resource. A plus 2 guns, and then I would activate my assassin droid, dealing 1 damage to Obi-Wan for rolling this into the pool.
Yep. Clean off the shield here from that
Sick
damage.
blank.
Okay, so I got 4 indirect showing at me here.
4 indirect and a couple guns.
4 boxes, no crime. It's because the symbio got all mine.
Yeah, I went 5 boxes, 1 crime board.
Let's go ahead and play. Let's play. What are we going to play? We're going to play Unpredictable
Sure.
on this.
Okay. So unpredictable is ambush, reroll a die.
Okay, and then I still get another action because ambush just says gain 1 action.
Yeah.
So now it's still my turn.
You must have saw it on my face.
Oh no, I'll get it so I can put the thing down. I just figured it out. Oh. Oh no, I have
Let's
another one.
play Calculated Risk.
Okay.
Reroll a die, then if that die is showing a value of 2 or more, gain a resource, so we'll go and reroll that die.
My 2 indirect.
Yep.
2 guns.
base damage,
So you
uh-oh.
gain a resource. 'Cause that
I
is
do.
2 or more.
That's right, I do. I did play that.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, right.
Gosh. That's crazy.
Pretty crazy. So I'm wondering, did you play the tank in your deck too?
I'm telling you.
Maybe.
I'm not telling you what's going
Trying
on.
to get that hand knowledge.
I think I'm gonna activate.
Here we come. Here we come,
Grievous.
General. The General's just sitting in the back. Oh, and he rolls the double focus. Uh-oh.
what we
That
wanna
is
see.
the dangerous thing that we don't want to see.
To see.
What would I give for 2 direct damage right now?
Yeah, you only got the 1.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to do it. Mace to the rescue, channel the force. Reroll a die. You may spot a leader to turn a die to any side, spot a Jedi to remove a die. So,
It's a big removal turn for both of us here.
we are going to
11th would be nice if it was tomorrow.
re-roll.
Oh, actually, she might.
See, this is anyway. If you know the other card, there's a card called Beguile that's very similar, but it doesn't work on your dice. So I can actually re-roll my own die.
Hey, that's big Google. Thank you.
Let's go and re-roll the armor here for a shield.
Sure.
And then we will spot a leader. Here's a leader to turn a die to any side. So we'll go ahead and blank that.
Sure.
And we'll go ahead and remove that.
Sure.
Pretty good for 2 resources.
Yeah,
pay
very
my money.
effective for sure. With that in mind, I think I would like to power action with General Grievous. Reroll any number of your droid dice. So droid supports.
Yep.
And droid characters.
Here's General Grievous. He's doing a good job.
He's
Commanding his army. Oh
4
boy.
indirect.
And
So
there's
6
6
showing, and the blank
indirect.
again on the droid. You hate to see it.
6 indirect. Okay, so we don't like that, but there's not a lot we can do. We're gonna power action. Actually, no. Yeah, we're gonna power action on the 2 here.
Okay.
And do 3 indirect.
So, but I mean,
He's got plenty of health there.
Yeah. Might do this a little bit separate. Maybe we'll do 1 to this guy, 1 to this guy, and 1 to the last one. So that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I'm just doing 6. I would like to resolve 6 indirect.
Yes, you will.
Count them off.
All right, 6 indirect damage. We're going to go 3 to Satine here.
Sure.
And
I think I gave all my comments here just
let's go.
So you got 2
We'll go
more.
1 more on. No, we got 3 more.
3 more.
So 1 here. So I need 2 more. So we'll put 2 more over here, putting me at 7.
Well, you have 1 shield.
Oh. So
you'll be at 6?
So we'll be at 6.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. It's starting to look much more even.
Woo.
This is
Yeah,
this is
it's getting scary.
Getting good.
Yeah, we're still going to be having games here.
Let's go and do 2 more indirect.
Might try to
Make Nick think here. Use his brain.
Yeah, indirect is awesome because indirect forces
you.
mistakes.
It
And
does.
I am guilty of not being able to do very basic math to stay alive.
We haven't had enough to that's what I'm kind of hoping.
I think I need to maybe try and keep Grievous alive 1 more round. What will I be at here? I'll be at 8 and
So that's your 2, yeah. I mean, you got 8 on both of those characters, so you only have 3 left on each.
3, 3, 4, 2. It's not looking great. With these remaining dice, I think I would like to discard a punch dagger
All right.
and reroll all these blanks. And roll not blanks.
And roll god damage. Oh, and there it is.
Take 4 damage.
Wow. That's going to put me at 10.
Yep.
That is not cool. What can I do about that? I don't think there's anything I can do. Actually, there is. Let's go ahead and use my force flow.
This is a plot which has an action. So you
Action.
get this free
Set
little
this
thing.
plot aside to turn a die to any side. So
Do it, man.
we're gonna set that aside. So we'll just flip it over. We're just gonna blank this.
Okay. Fine.
Yep.
I would like to deal.
I don't want to take that much damage. Usually you'd probably use that on a killing shot or something, but
I think I would like to deal 2 damage to Satine.
all right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's gonna put her at 7.
Yeah. I'll switch up my target a little bit.
And he can
'cause
have.
I'm sensing blood in the water on a character, and I think getting a kill is important.
Let's do a focus.
I just actually traded all of
6, 7. So let's go and do that.
The 2.
2. Yep. What you got? What you got up your sleeve there, Nikki?
First of all, nobody calls me Nikki. Second of all, I'm going to just claim the battlefield and spot General Grievous for, I think, the last time
Don't ever call me Nikki.
to deal 1 damage to Satine.
All right. The last person that called you
last
Nikki
person.
is dead.
Yeah.
All right, I will pay 1 to finish off General Grievous there with the punch dagger.
Okay.
Satine doing all the work
Yeah,
for
she's
her
really doing
boyfriend
all
here.
of the work for you.
It's because you keep removing Obi's
Which is
dice.
hilarious to me.
All right, so
Okay, so I've claimed, so you get to maybe focus.
indeed, I actually think I'm gonna go for a reroll here.
Okay.
Should I go with the 1 damage? Yeah, let's keep the 1 damage. Let's just reroll my armor here. Oops.
Ooh, blank over here.
Blank over there.
Okay.
Let's just pitch the truce, go for another reroll.
Okay. Truce is a good little ramp card with some speed. It has ambush, and both players gain a resource.
We'll focus.
So it takes some tactical know-how to know when to drop that.
2 there. Get 2 shields.
So when you resolve shields on a die, you cannot split them. So
cannot.
He's gonna shield up Obi.
Let's do 1, 2. Let's see. That's 5,
Yeah.
6. I guess we'll put one on the Commando droid over there.
Yeah. So my
right.
redeploy is not come into play yet.
Not yet. It's because I haven't been able to kill anybody that has a weapon.
Yeah.
But we're getting there. This is going to be a death round, some blood.
I do believe we are in a death round. That's the hand. So I would like to activate my droids. So I'm going to activate this Commando droid first for 2 indirect and a resource. I would like to activate this Commando droid.
This is when it gets dangerous.
3. I would like to activate this droid. Then, I'm sorry, buddy, but I would like to activate my assassin droid.
Oh no!
And deal 1 damage to Satine.
Indeed, you did. Okay, so that will kill Satine here.
Yeah.
So I should. Grievous Striker has redeploy.
Yes.
I think I want to keep it. So let's go ahead and. Or do I need the armor to keep myself alive? I don't know.
You've had 2 of the armors on. It
Let's go ahead.
is giving you a health.
Let's get rid of the Grievous Striker, actually.
All right. So redeploy when you move it over. It's not playing it. You don't have to
I'll
overwrite.
pay 1.
No, you don't. You're just moving it.
Oh, you're right.
You're not paying for it.
Thank
so
you.
it just moves over. You don't have to
Discard these
overwrite
guys.
anything. If you have 3 upgrades already, you just pick one and send it on its way.
And we'll turn Satine over. Oh boy, you are gonna make Obi so angry.
Yeah? You promise?
Yeah.
So I rolled out 4 direct damage and 2 indirect damage, which is now focused entirely on Obi-Wan.
Oh my goodness.
So I smelt a little blood in the water. Saw Satine's health getting a little bit into the danger zone, and so I pounced like a tiger. Round.
And you've got 3 resources.
I got money.
And tons of damage. What do you got? You got 2, 3, 4.
6 damage showing.
4.
Not quite enough.
That's a lot.
4 direct and 2 indirect.
This is what I got.
That's what I got.
Well,
What are you gonna do about it?
nothing. I can't. I don't have anything I can do.
You gotta stop.
Obi's coming out. He's just pissed. He's gonna try to do something
striking
here.
things down. All right.
right.
Well, we're gonna deal.
I do have 13 health.
You do.
So it's something to remember.
You do. So you've got 2 damage.
Right. And it calculated it out, it's about 5%. But that's just with the federal, the California.
I think I would like. So you can deal 3 with 1 Obi die.
I only have 1 damage die though.
Typically what I see on
Calculating 1% for me is a lot harder.
This is a close match. Actually, pretty close, I think. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
No, it's definitely close. I mean, I only have like as much
see,
health
he
as
only
you
has,
do, and I'm gonna start losing
3
characters
health
this
left.
round.
So then he has 3.
So I have 9 health left, and that's
9 health
one.
left.
That's 1 die Obi per. So I'm gonna start losing characters here in a sec, unless I make a play.
You don't have to. You know, you could just pass if you want to.
I could just pass. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think I would like to.
I charge is basically time.
Let's just deal 4 damage.
He's gonna do 4 damage direct.
No, wait.
No, he's not.
This isn't right.
Nope,
This
nope.
isn't correct.
Don't think too much, Nick.
I know. I'm overthinking it now. The fact that Obi can shoot down any of these guys
No,
is
I'm
really
just joking.
doing me in.
But what's nice is you have separate damage, so.
It's nice for you. That's for sure. So there's a gamble.
Well,
I can
I just
take.
mean it's not one character that has all the damage, you know? Like, you still have damage on all of your dice.
Yes. This is true.
Yeah, because most of the things I do are
I also do have some redeploy going on, so some characters might actually end up with more health than.
Ah,
They seem-
sneaky. That modular frame. So you could have 3 modulars frame in a double down deck, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think it's
No,
that,
it's not
good,
that good.
but it's certainly annoying.
Although 0 cost plus 1 health, not bad.
you still need to do it all because even though you won't do people.
All right, he's doing 4. Doing 4. 2-2. Bing,
I don't
bing.
know if I like it.
It's gonna put me at 8.
I don't want to watch.
Put me at 8.
Yeah.
So I don't have a choice. I got to get that damage off the table. So we're going to go ahead and power action on the 2 to kill that Commando droid.
Yeah, I was worried you'd say that. don't know if that was the right
Lightsaber
decision
in the
that I made
face.
here.
But you're going to redeploy that.
I'm going to redeploy both
Yep. To the other droid there.
to this guy.
So now he has 4 extra health. I mean, 4 health total now.
Yeah. So you're at 8 of 13. That's a decent little chunk.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard.
5 health left. That's all you need. 5 damage, man.
I'm going to discard a defoliator and
Go for some damage there.
Back
Oh,
to the disrupt.
I saw the blank too.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that round there for me. That might have been a. I think this was the play. Show it off. It wasn't optimal, but it would have maybe let me do something else. Who knows? You live and let learn.
I'm going to take 3 shields.
Yeah, see, that's where this is going to be hard to break down.
2, 3. This Obi's pretty tanky, I think, when he can get that Republic Jedi armor out. But then he only has 2 dice sides with damage, so they're easily removed. So I don't know if he's worth the 18 cost in a standard build, like over a Qui-Gon. But his dice sides are pretty impressive.
Well, the power action is great because he has those 4 sides that it can be targeted with.
Yeah, I mean, he basically turns into a Mace Windu from, Empire?
Yeah.
Kind of with the 4-3.
Yeah, we don't talk about that Mace Windu.
Oh, sorry. He's dead to you.
He is a little bit. What are you going to do with the 2 focus there?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Well, I don't think I can afford to give you the field. But I also don't like... I don't like this situation going on right now. I don't like any of this.
Hey, you just got 2 little battle droids on the field facing Obi-Wan Kenobi. I imagine they'd be a little scared.
I'm gonna disrupt
He's going to
you.
disrupt me. Okay.
That's the tricky thing when you play these kind of wider decks is you could seem like you're doing okay, and then characters start getting chopped down round by round.
I am going to ditch a Mandalorian jetpack. Reroll here.
I don't like working overtime simply for the fact
2 indirect is no bueno.
math-wise, it doesn't
I know he's got some way to get out of this.
for less.
What's in my discard? What have we seen? Okay.
Now, normally Destiny games usually go 35 minutes, but since we're doing this introductory
Yeah, we're
game
probably
for you
playing a bit
guys,
long.
we're playing along. We're just playing this till the death. Till last man or droid standing, or woman,
I'm gonna pass.
or person.
I want to see what you
He's
want
going to pass. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 indirect. See where he splits his damage here.
Right.
See, now might be a cool time to use that force flow if I kept it lying around, but it's gone.
Well, you needed it to live a little bit in that round.
I did.
All right, I'll deal 1 to each commando, so I'm down to 3 health and 2 health.
Yep.
You have 4 cards in hand. We're not playing a lot out here. We both got 4.
No, I know.
I don't like this sitch that I'm in.
But I don't like having him be able to activate either because he's got that assassin droid just doing damage out of hand. It's tense. It's tense, you guys.
It's a little tense because I'm kind of caught in a hard place here
It
because
is.
I can't let you re-roll 2 damage sides that kill a character 4 times without a say. And it's not worth the
Right.
1 I'm gonna pass.
Which means he has a say.
I might. Or maybe I'm
Or he's
bluffing
bluffing.
you. Who knows?
I'm going to claim.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make you do an indirect damage.
But I'm gonna give you a resource.
All
for
right.
it. So that
I'll
whole
take that.
whole thing says deal 1
Yeah.
indirect unless an opponent pays you
Yep.
1 resource.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give you a resource.
All right. So, resetting here, I got the battlefield, which puts me in a good place, I think, so I don't have to
Nah, dude.
deal it.
We're playing to the death out here.
This is the most epic game of starter set Destiny ever recorded.
If it makes it help.
This is useless now. Ewoks going down.